Hey beauties, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another upload. So today we're going to be covering my morning skincare routine. So before we really get deep into things and start diving through the routine one by one or step by step, I am gonna talk a little bit about a newer product or beauty tool or skincare tool, whichever category you want to put it in, that I have been using and implementing in my skincare routine lately. I picked up this Foreo Luna Mini 3, and as you guys see, I do have the pink one. It's rechargeable, so I don't have to worry about popping batteries in and out. And this right here has been a game changer for me. I went maybe about 3 or 4 days without washing my face, and because of that, it was very dry, very textured. And I used this for the first time, and when I tell you my skin was so smooth and soft, it was unbelievable. I mean, I've been a big fan of washing my face with my hands, but honestly, you don't really truly get like that deep cleanse unless you use something like this. So I'm a fan of it. I've been using it for, I would say, at least a week now, and I'm going to continue to use it because I do like it. But I wanted to mention this just because it's a little bit newer for me, and I'm honestly excited to talk about it because I love it that much. Now, this does retail for about $159 on Sephora or in Sephora, whichever way you choose to shop. But I did purchase mine through Lord & Taylor, which is a store we have out here. And unfortunately, they are closing, so they have a whole bunch of sales going on. So I did get it at a much more discounted price. I want to say I paid a little less than $100 for it, so that was exciting. But I love that thing. It does have a glow boost mode, which basically it allows you to clean your skin and for your skin to be glowy, as it says, instead of 60 seconds and 30 seconds. And that's like one of the main things that sets it apart from all the other Lunas they've released. It does have a Wi-Fi capability, so therefore it does have an app that you can use. Now you can choose to use the app every time you clean your face, or you can just use it without it. But I find so far that when I don't use the app, the vibration settings or the intensity of the vibration that I want cannot be tweaked or changed unless I'm actually using the app. But I do find it to be very useful and pretty cool. Also, I want to say that they do have on the app a Find My Luna, so if you're missing it, you misplace it, don't know where it's at, you can track it down by going into the app and doing that, and then your Luna will vibrate wherever it's at, and it will continue to vibrate and pulsate until you find it. So I think that's pretty cool as well. So this one is small and lightweight, which is why I chose this one. They do have the Luna 3, which is a little bit bigger, but I prefer the mini because I feel like it just fits perfectly in the palm of my hands, and I don't necessarily need anything bigger than that, and it's just been working pretty well for me. So again, I will continue to use it, and as always, if I love a product or a tool or whatever the case may be, you guys will continue to hear me talk about it or at least see it on my channel to come. So definitely stay tuned. I will keep you guys updated as much as I can with that specific beauty tool, but so far, so freaking good. So the first thing most people start off with in the morning time is some type of cleanser. There are those who can get away without using a cleanser at all, but personally for me, I really like to use one that's a little bit more gentle but still cleanses my skin the way that I need it to. Especially if you're washing your face at night, you really should not have to worry about, using something so intense so early in the morning. So if you guys have been around my channel for a while, I'd say about 4 to 5 months, then this product should be no stranger to you. I am still using and loving the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This is great for those with sensitive skin, but again, it's also very gentle and soft, and it just leaves my skin feeling soft afterwards. One thing I like most about this is that it has aloe in it, and if you don't know, aloe helps calm and soothe the skin and actually kind of nurture it. I sometimes apply it directly onto my Luna and then onto my face, or if I just feel like wetting my face, applying the cleanser and then going in with the Luna, I do it that way too. But overall, still loving this product. It cleans the skin the way that I feel like it needs to, and it's something that I have continued to repurchase over and over again, no matter how empty the bottle seems to get. So right after cleansing, I love to go in with a toner. No matter what time of day, whenever I'm doing my skincare, toner is still pretty much an essential step in my routine, just to add extra soothing products or hydrating products back into the skin, and also to help rebalance that pH after cleansing. I have talked about rebalancing the pH and the benefits of toners in my previous skincare regimen, so you guys can always go back to that one to get more in-depth information. But that's what I use this for. Currently I'm using the Kiehl's Calendula Herbal Extract Toner. It is alcohol free. It does have whole flowers and extracts in it, so that's pretty cool. It has like this tea-like smell. It doesn't bother me, but it definitely smells like some type of tea, which I don't mind, but it's like one of those smells that's like there, but then it's gone. So it dissipates pretty quickly. This is very gentle and again, alcohol free, and it leaves my skin feeling smooth. Now, I like to use this on top of everything else, but also just to add an additional soothing product to my skincare routine and to kind of prep it for the next step, which is hydration. So my hydration step is a two-step process because in my personal opinion, one does not work without the other, and you guys will understand why in just a second. So the first product I like to go in with is some type of like facial spray just to dampen my skin and rehydrate it, and most importantly, making sure that it's damp. And I could very well just go to the sink and just splash some water on my face, but nobody has time for all that. So I like to use this right here. I've had this in my collection for a while, and I wasn't really using it when it came to makeup, so I figured why not use this in my skincare routine. And also, in my opinion, it's kind of like water, more like water than anything, so spraying that on my face just to rehydrate it and dampen it is beneficial for me, and it just kind of saves me some time in a way, especially if I'm not doing my skincare in my bathroom, which I typically don't do. So with that in mind, going from using that to this next product is why I do that. So this is the 111 Skin Hyaluronic Acid Aqua Booster. Now this is very pricey, but I received it in BoxyCharm, so I figured I'd give it a go and try it out, and so far so freaking good. The formula on this is very elegant, and I've been obsessed with this, so much so that I stopped using my other hyaluronic acid and just stuck to using this. So once the bottle is gone, of course I'll go back to my other one, but this one is so good. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant that naturally occurs in our bodies that retains moisture in our skin. And if you didn't know, the reason why I go in with some type of facial spray or water just to dampen my skin and hydrate it again is because you're not supposed to be applying your hyaluronic acid serum on top of dry skin. Your skin needs to be damp. So that just helps me make sure that my skin is where it needs to be before I apply the product. Now this specific formula does have niacinamide in it, and anyone who knows anything about acne-prone skin or struggles with acne-prone skin knows how essential niacinamide is to us. So because the percentage is very low, keeping that in mind, I do go in with my treatment. So as a treatment, I like to use the ordinary niacinamide. This is niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. I'm a fan of niacinamide all around, but I also love the fact that zinc is incorporated in this serum. Now I did use another brand of niacinamide and it didn't have zinc in it. It was just straight up niacinamide, and I liked it, but I feel like the zinc really does something extra for my skin. So I've gone back to the ordinary and I have continued to use this specific one just because I feel like it's the one that works the best for me. But there are tons of different options out there, tons of different brands. All you have to do is your research, and I'm sure you'll find one that works best for you. This is just the one that works best for me personally. This is very affordable, and if you've seen my entire regimen of my skincare prior, you know how important this product is for me. It just really helps with blemishes and congestion, as well as sebum production. So it's a staple in my routine. It has been then, and it is now, and I feel like it will forever be. So niacinamide is definitely a top product for me when it comes to my acne-prone skin, and it's a product that I will continue to use until I feel like I don't have to use it anymore. So after all of the treatments and hydration, I like to go in with my eye cream next. Now, I ran out of my favorite eye cream, which is from Kiehl's. It's like the avocado one, and I was gonna pick up another tube of it or a little container, but I happened to receive this one from Farmacy in my BoxyCharm. So this one is the Cheer Me Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream, and I've been using it. I feel like I can't really attest to, you know, the longevity of it and the change that it'll make within your under eyes, you know, after a certain amount of usage, because I've recently started using this. But I will say that it is very creamy and it just glides underneath the eyes and just really gives it a nice glow underneath there. And I think that is due to the hyaluronic acid that is also in this eye cream. Now with this specific eye cream, I do keep it underneath my eyes only. I do not put this on my eyelids or brow bone or anything like that, just because it does have vitamin C and my eye area is pretty sensitive. So I can't use all eye creams around the eye entirely, but this one I just strictly use for underneath. It is super hydrating and it definitely leaves my under eyes looking radiant. It is made to brighten and help reduce the appearance of fine lines and dark circles. But again, it's not something that I can fully attest to just because I haven't been using it that long. But just bear with me, give me some time, and hopefully as I use the product up, I could come back and kind of give you guys an update as to how I feel about it overall. Alright, you guys, we are almost done. All we have left to do is moisturize and add some sun protection. So for my moisturizer, I have switched that up as well. Currently, I am using the First Aid Beauty. This is their Ultra Repair Cream. It's intense hydration and it's a skin protectant. It's really great for dry skin, parched skin, those of you who suffer with eczema or anything like that. I picked this one up because my skin was so dry, where I was getting dry patches on my neck and everything, and I just really needed a very intense moisturizer that wasn't going to be too heavy on the skin, but was also going to take care of the problem and really help hydrate the skin and smooth it out and get rid of that, you know, like dry, itchy feeling. It was so bad. So this has done quite a number for me. I've been enjoying it so much so that I am actually pretty much almost gone or almost done with this tube, if you guys can see that. So I've been using it for quite some time. Now again, this is a very rich moisturizer that provides hydration without feeling heavy. And First Aid Beauty is known for having oatmeal as an ingredient, and I just feel like it really helps my skin. If you don't know, oatmeal is a great protectant that can relieve things such as itching, minor irritation, and other skin conditions. It honestly, truthfully brings me back to my childhood. So last but not least, we have to make sure we're protecting our skin. After all of this work, we have to protect our skin from the sun. So of course, I like to go in with my SPF of choice. Now, for those of you who may not necessarily think that SPF is important, it truly is, and you should be wearing it not just in the summertime, but all year round. So currently I'm using this one from COSRX. Hopefully I'm saying the brand name correctly. But this is their Aloe Soothing Sun Cream, and it has SPF50 PA+++. And you guys can kind of do some research behind the PA+++, because I've done it in the past, but I can't really remember well enough to kind of sit here and explain it to you guys. But it's definitely a higher sunscreen, if that makes sense. Like, aside from the SPF 50, I think the PA+++ is like the best coverage that you could get for your skin. So this one is very affordable as well. I did purchase it from Amazon, and I do want to give you guys a little insight about it. Now this is great for my acne prone skin. It does have a lightweight formula that feels like a moisturizer, but don't be mistaken, because it's not whatsoever. It is strictly an SPF, and it's meant to go on top of moisturizer. This doesn't feel oily, it's very soothing, and most importantly, it does not break me out. So I've been loving using this, and I honestly think this is kind of what's going to be my go-to sunscreen if something else doesn't catch my eye first when I run out of this. I do have a good fair amount left, but again, I use this every day, so it's bound to run out, and I may or may not pick up a different sunscreen. If you guys have any recommendations on sunscreens I should try or use or you feel are great for me and my skin type, which is acne prone, but I'm also oily combo, let me know down in the comments down below. Alright beauties, so that concludes my entire morning skincare routine. These are the products that I've been loving. These are the things that I feel have been working for me. Again, some of these products you guys have seen me talk about before, and the fact that I'm still using them really says a lot about them. Honestly, they're just very instrumental in my skincare journey, and I feel like they are staples in my routine. Now, by no means is this routine set in stone. It honestly can change at the drop of a dime. There's no telling, but I just take it day by day and just kind of take it step by step. So if I wake up one day and just feel like my skin needs something a little bit different from what I have been using, then I'll go ahead and do that. But this is what I've been doing right now, and honestly for the past, I don't know, I would say about month, 2 months or so, give or take, just to really get my skin under control and just bring it back to where it was a couple of months ago. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions about my routine or any of the products that I mentioned in today's video, please let me know down in the comment section down below. But with all of that, I am going to close out today's video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in my next upload.